Alright, and here is a video review that has taken me a while to get around to, and I apologize for that. But thanks to CS Toys, I got this from them a while ago. I've got Meteor on the way, and I'll have Magnet States and the Machine Sigler coming. But here is the video review finally for SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Fourze Base States. I also have, as you saw in the opening, I've got the module set 01 and the standard effect set. So we'll get into all of that. But here's Fourze himself. Mine seems to have yellowed a little bit, and it may just be the lighting in here. I'm not sure, but he just looks yellowish. So I'll have to check him under a better light. But here he is. He comes in this tray. You can see over here. Here is the drill switch turned on. They send you these little individual switches. All of the switches on his belt can pop off. I don't know how much I'm going to get into that particular little detail. I'm telling you that it happens, but they're very tiny, and I do not want to risk losing one here at work. But he comes with, like you can see, rocket and drill modules and some interchangeable hands. I'm probably not going to swap the hands out. It's swappable hands, but we will put on some effects here. And he comes in the plastic tray. Just pop it up. Be careful not to cause so much, energy to bounce through the tray to bounce that out. Very tiny. You don't want to lose it. I'll go ahead and get everything out here. We're going to leave the hands in there as well. Like I said, you got a couple open hands in various poses that can swap out here. But here he is. There's Fourze in his standard configuration. And like every figure arts, he's very detailed. He's got a lot of neat things going on. A lot of neat little things that are just surprising to have in there. His eyes are very cool. You can see they've got the segments. Very neat looking, and a very faithful looking figure. Got plenty of range of motion. He's got the special shoulder joints and hip joints, so you can get a lot of really great poses out of these. His wrists are a little limited, just they can move, but they are a little limited just due to the cuffs of his forearm guards. But you're getting a lot of the same double hips. You're getting a lot of the range of motion that you're used to getting from a figure arts character. Plastic feet, which is, I know some of them have die cast, some of them are metal feet, some of them have plastic. He does have plastic feet. Okay, there is a side to side there. So yeah, but there he is in his base. The little handle on his driver moves, as well as you can see the belt itself is kind of a separate piece. And I'll show you here that the rocket switch, I'll pop him off. You can see a very, very tiny, teensy tiny piece here that you don't want to risk losing. So I generally don't pop out the switches. It is really nice for the detail-oriented. It is nice that most of the modules come with, like here is his base states. I can swap out the drill for an activated drill switch, even though you'd barely notice that. That's a neat little detail. And then the module set 1 and most of the modules do come with the activated switches, and in the case of the modules that aren't part of his base states, they come with both the unactivated and activated switches if possible. Rocket, I have not seen an unactivated switch. He's just got the standard orange switch here, probably because it would have been too hard to make a skinny little post for the button to sit on. It would snap very easily, so the rocket states there's just the one switch for the rocket module. And then to attach the rocket module, you can see it's already got part of the arm guard, since his arm is supposed to be inside the rocket on the figure. So you can just pop that whole forearm off, and then snap the post into the rocket module there. And there he is in rocket states. Well, not rocket states. Rocket states is a very different state. There he is with the rocket module. Rocket states is the all-orange outfit with the two rocket modules, one on each hand, which apparently might be showing up next week on the show. I have not seen this week's episode, so I'm about to watch that after all this is done. And again, you can pop his leg off here at the knee to attach the drill module. It takes a little bit of... There we go. Nope, still not all the way on. Is it? Nope, not yet. There we go. And give him the drill module so he can do his rocket and drill limit break, where they combine. And that's a great time to bring out the stand set. Now the stand set comes with this base, this gray rocky base, like this. A very small just piece of rock. It comes with a stand, and it's a standard figure art stand, and it comes with 2 of these arms. I've only assembled one because I haven't needed to use it, but it does come with a second arm if you want to support the rocket state, as well as it comes with an actual blast effect for the rocket module, and we'll show some of that off. Now these 2 pieces right here are designed to accept the tip of the drill, so you can have him standing like he's just landed from a drill attack, and he's kind of got his drill in the ground there like that. And that's a little one that, like I said, there's the little version of that. If you got a little bit more space, want to display a little bit more, you can actually have him on the whole stand with his drill. The drill looks like it's drilled a little deeper into the ground. The ground's a little bit more shook up and torn up around it. And you don't have to have the rocket module attached for that, obviously. But so a couple of neat options to display him with the drill attached to his leg that don't involve having to hang him off the stand flying through the air. Now I generally have him on my shelf. He's generally in his... Oh, you see the leg popped off there. But he's generally in his limit break pose in the stand. You can have the stand come around and just kind of clasp him. And it does hold him pretty well up in the air. Takes a little time to line everything up properly. But you can do it, like I said, there you go. It's not, everything's not lined up perfectly, but you get the idea. He's been sitting up on my shelf like that. Just because I love that idea. I love that, using 2 modules in tandem to like use the rocket arm to drive the drill into somebody. I just think it's really cool. And like I said, you can pull the... Now, I don't know why they didn't make this one piece. Let me go ahead and pop that module off. Why they didn't make these one piece like they are here. Here you can see like all the... Not the... thrusters, I guess, are attached to this piece. You actually have to... pull out each of the boosters here individually on the rocket module to plug this in. And even then, only this plugs in, and there's a flat side that plugs in the correct way. But these don't plug into the holes. This just plugs in like that, and it looks like it's all attached, but it really is just holding on by that one thing. And that is very heavy. That's why they give you the second arm that you can plug in over here. So if you have him using that in the thing, you're going to want to have that second arm come up and support this. I don't have that. Now in the module set, and I'm going to show you this real quick. It does come with, you can see there behind Fourze, it does come with all the individual tiny switches for these modules. I'm not pulling those out because I don't really want to lose them at all. But they do come off. Like I said, you can swap them out for anything when you swap out a new module. I might pull them out if I ever decide to display him with one of these other modules, but I don't intend to until that is the case. But since we've already got this arm off, let's go ahead and attach the magic hand module here. And just like the rocket module, just like that, it's got a little claw, magic hand, and you can just take the fist off or any of the hand pieces and attach it on the other end of this. So instead of just sliding on over the arm guards that are there, like on the module change systems, you actually swap out the pieces and it looks more integrated like on the show, but you can give him the magic hand. It makes his arm a little heavy again. If you have that second stand on the stand, you can use that to support the arm if you wish. But there's magic hand. Let's go ahead and swap out his proper leg back on here. So the module set consists of magic hand, it comes with launcher, it comes with camera, and it comes with the radar. Now radar and launcher were generally used together. Radar helped him aim. One was both, before he got the mag phone, was the way that people would contact him on the screen, as well as it can target things, and then you can use the missiles to fire using the radar to target more accurately. And again, just like the other side, just pop this off. You want to push that all the way on. The problem is there's a lot of pressure involved in getting him to snap on, but he also has this very spiky head. So you end up poking yourself a lot. There's the radar module. And then with the launcher module, you want to pull off this whole leg at the knee, as well as the foot from under here, because the foot's going to peg in to the bottom of the launcher. You can see it's actually got the leg bit molded into the launcher itself. So you can see his foot comes out the bottom there. And then attach this. I'll have to reattach that leg. We've had an amputation. And again, you can swap out, I guess these switches are all on there. You can swap out activated versions of these switches if you so choose. I have not chosen. But yeah, so there he is with the radar and the launcher and the magic hand all on at the same time. Probably getting to stand. And you still retain a lot of the same range of motion in the joints. Starting to see why it took so long to get this reviewed, because there's a lot of neat stuff. Especially for people who like to display their figures with all the stuff from the show. There's a lot of neat options here, but it's kind of a pain to get everything going all at once. Yeah, there he is. So there he is with all those modules. And the last one is just the camera module here, which just takes the place of radar. So we'll go ahead and take that off, flip this up. The radar module does flip over his hand like that. And we'll plug this on. And plug this in. And like you saw in the module system review, you got a little bit of movement here with the eyepiece, but he's got the camera module, which is usually in Burger Meal, but he's got that. So yeah, a lot of neat options here, a lot of cool stuff you can do with these sets. There are other module sets. I don't know how many module sets I'm going to get. I mostly got this because, one, I wanted the cool stand and the rocket effect part. I definitely wanted all four of his base states abilities. I wanted the launcher and the radar on top of the drill and the rocket that came with him. I don't know if I'm going to continue to buy module sets. We'll see. But like I said, I've got magnet states coming. I had elect states for a while and sold them. I wasn't a real big fan of that design. Fire states I might pick up. Like I said, magnet states I definitely want. I will probably end up buying cosmic states. And I do have Meteor on the way. Like Meteor Storm, probably not going to buy because I think Meteor Storm looks dumb. But I think Meteor's base design is really, really cool. So he's on the way. We'll see him shortly. Also from CS Toys. So again, Mr. S and CS Toys, thank you very much. You've really helped with the addiction to all of the Sentai and Toku and Kamen Rider stuff. So I appreciate that. But there it is. There is Kamen Rider Fourze base states with the module set and the special stand set and effect set. So yeah, there you go.